Here at Life.Church, we believe that the local church is the hope of the world, God's plan A to bring the message of hope and redemption to communities around the world. And today, I've got a couple ways to show you how God is using you to make a difference around the world through the local church. Coming up, I sit down with a group of our pastors to talk about their recent trip to Tanzania to learn how our partnership with local churches is helping at-risk children in our latest edition of The Conversation. Then we'll check out how your giving is allowing us to increase our impact in local communities through the expansion and planning of several Life.Church locations. Well, thank you guys for taking some time on the back end of a pretty incredible but also emotional trip to Tanzania. You got to see up close one of our child survival programs that our church gets to be a part of. What were some of the things that you experienced? What were some of the things that you saw?
The child survival program, like you were talking about, is in over 700 churches across the world. And Alan, Marcy, and I got to visit a few of those churches. And there's a mentor that works through the local church with a group of moms in the community. And this mentor goes into the mom's home and teaches them basic nutrition, child development. And these mentors have such a special relationship with each of the moms that they mentor.
Like Britton said, one of the highlights for us was knowing that the local church was at the heart of this. It wasn't just a group of people doing this by themselves, but it was us as a church partnering with another local church in Tanzania. They exist to reach the people there. And so that blew my mind.
That's one of the things we're passionate about as Life.Church here is we believe the local church is the hope of the world. That's why working with the local church is so important. Now, you saw a lot, but were there any stories that really stuck out to you that really brought it home?
Yes, one of those stories was Aisha. So Aisha and I were cooking together one day, and she was telling me how she moved to this brand new city hoping to find a better life. But when things got rough, her husband left their family on their own. And it was during that time when one of the mentors through their survival program in the local church connected Aisha to the church and started these monthly home visits with her. And Aisha shared with me that she now feels empowered to care for her own family and to even pursue her dreams of owning her own vegetable stand.
So somebody else that caught my attention was the mentor. And we got to meet Elizabeth. When you talk to Elizabeth and ask her any question about any one of the moms that she is connected with, her face just lights up. She's got the names of their kids, how old they were, what their body weight was, and all of that stuff. But she's also pouring into them from a spiritual perspective and helping them grow in their relationship with Christ. Honestly, in my opinion, she's pastoring them. That's what she's doing.
One of the families we met who works with Elizabeth on the daily basis is Meekness. She is the mom. And when we sat with her in her home, we really wanted to earn the right to be in her home, earn the right to build a relationship with her. And when we did that, she shared with us, Marcy, building relationships with other moms who are just like me is so vital. And that's what she is doing through the survival program in her church.
Yeah, you said a really key word, relationships. We know here at Life.Church, relationships drive change, and we're in the life change business. What I love about this is that lives really are being changed, not just on this side of heaven, but on the other side. And it's gonna last for a legacy. We're seeing families changed. Thank you guys so much for spending some time away from your family to go to Tanzania, but then also bringing that experience home. We really, really appreciate it.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you.
It's amazing what we get to be a part of in partnership with churches around the world, but it's just as big of an honor to see how God uses us in our local communities at all of our Life.Church locations. And the good news is, through your generosity, we're seeing that influence expand. We're moving Life.Church Fort Worth and Life.Church Shawnee into new permanent facilities, with Fort Worth opening its doors in just a few short months.
We love the city of Fort Worth, and our hope and prayer is that we overwhelm our city with the love of Jesus Christ and the love of His church.
Additionally, Life.Church Shawnee has just broken ground, and construction is scheduled to begin any day. In addition to these new permanent facilities, even more exciting, we're moving into 2 new communities with our 27th and 28th permanent location. Personally, I'm excited for number 27 in my hometown of Norman, Oklahoma. We're just weeks away from Life.Church Norman opening up its doors, and already excited for the thousands of people that will find the love of Christ.
I know that there are people right here in Norman, Oklahoma that don't know Jesus, and I cannot wait to see what God does in so many people's lives when this campus launches.
We're also honored to share that our 28th Life.Church location is in Northeast Tulsa, Oklahoma, where they'll be breaking ground later this year. Life.Church, I hope you've gotten just a taste of how your generosity is making a difference around the world. It's your giving, your serving, and your praying that makes a difference not just in our local communities, but in communities around the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you for living out the mission of leading people to become fully devoted followers of Christ and helping people find God and find life.